Hi there. Hi. How are you guys? Hi. Nice to see you. Welcome to Tea for Us TV. My name is Zola, and today is Tarot Friday, so that means that we're going to do a 3-hour read fest, love in, and yeah, and I'm going to give you guys tarot readings. So yeah, and today is Friday, October 28th, 2022. Good morning, you guys. I see that we have early birds in the house today. That's really nice to see, and yeah, I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much for being here today. Hi, Nisha. Hi, SK. Okay, let me just write you down. Got SK and Nisha. Nisha. Okay. All right, so our first person up is Nikitha. And Nikitha, if you wanted to post your question, or perhaps you just wanted general read, let's just get started. And I do have an announcement to make, but I'll make it in a little bit here. Aw, thank you, Nisha. I appreciate that. So Nikitha wants to know Yogesh, current feelings and next actions for you. Okay. Let me just get this stuff out of my way. So yeah, I hope you're all having a really good day or afternoon or evening out there. Yeah, hope you're all well. As for me, I am doing really good, and yeah, I've got something to show. I've got some show and tell for you guys in a little bit here. I'm going to show you something that I've been working on, and it's finally done, and I can finally tell you about it. Okay, so Nikitha, hey, Satan's here, yay. Let's see. So we got, let me just grab this real quick. Okay. And hi, Angel. Wow, I haven't seen you for a while. Nice to see you. Okay, let me get your names down here. Okay, Angel. And we've got Kevin. TRIBHUWAN. Okay. You're on the primary list, Kevin. That's so funny. Yep, totally. Satan. Okay, Satan. Amiris. Okay, all right. Oh, so my first little quick announcement, all right, is that now I did this last week. Well, not last week, okay, I missed last Friday. Sorry about that, but I just was feeling under the weather and feeling really drained energy-wise, and I just didn't have the energy to do it. But at any rate, so 2 Fridays ago, I was telling you guys that I went back over, I don't know, several months from when I started doing the tarot stream by myself. And I took down the names of early birds, and because I thought what I want to do is reward you guys for being here. So what I've done is I've put your names in here, and now I drew a name the last time I was here, which was a couple Fridays ago, and that was Mickey. I still have to check my email, Mickey. I don't know if you even know, but you could contact me. My email is in the description box, and you can contact me there, and I will give you a free 30-45 minute reading. Okay, one-on-one, private. Okay, so anyways, but I have to quickly pull another name. Somebody else is going to get one as well. Okay. And actually, all the early birds in here are going to end up getting a reading, but we're going to pull your names one by one over the next, I don't know, next several Fridays. I've got quite a few names, and just so you know, for reference, okay, the early birds that are in here are Sunbla, Heba, Shivakshi, Roma, Liz, Angie, Nikitha, Naritya, Pumpkin Soul, Satan, Anjali Sharma, and Rahul. Okay, so let's pull a name and see. see who is next here. Okay. Oh, Satan. Okay, so Satan, you can contact me via my email, and we'll set up a time when we can get together, and I will give you a free reading, private reading, okay? We can do a call or something. All right? Okay, so my other quick announcement. No, Angel, I haven't gotten to you yet. So what I did is I went over early birds, and I looked back over the last, I don't know, quite a few live streams, and I filled out all the early bird names, and I thought it'd be nice to reward them. So with free private one-on-one reading. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I wanted to just share something with you. I'm a little nervous. I'm kind of excited, but so how do I even start? All right. So I'm like what you would call an empath or sensitive. You might call me psychic. I've always been aware that I have like guardian or helping spirits, or I don't know what, whatever you want to call that. And they don't show up very often, but when they do, it's usually really something where I'm way in over my head and I really need help. And they've literally saved my life several times. And they've also stepped in when I was really at very low points and I needed some kind of pragmatic advice that would help me to get to my next, to help me along my road kind of thing. And so there's that. And at any rate, in 10 years ago, almost to the day, I think that was 2012. Yeah, in New Year's 2012, one of my guides, that's probably a better word than guardian, but at any rate, one of my guides spoke up to me and he said, you can access a Mac with Photoshop on it. And that was true at that time. I could through this business that I was a part of. And he said, you need to start teaching yourself Photoshop. So I was like, okay. And that's what I did. And I spent years, just going there. I went there every day at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I would work till noon, sometimes all the way through till 6 p.m. in the evening. And I would just work and work and work and try, just open it up and just start trying, right? And it was very, very frustrating. I'm not the kind of a learner that can read a text and figure stuff out. Like I need to actually physically do something and then I learn. That's my learning style. So it was a lot of frustration and a lot of blood and sweat and tears and just a lot of time. Okay. So then at some point I decided, you know what, I want to make a picture of one of my guides, right? And I used that program to paint digitally. And I made a picture of him and I printed it off, and I used to carry it around with me, and sometimes I'd pull it out and, and so I was doing that one afternoon in this business, and suddenly that energy was present and I could sense him right there beside me, and he was leaning against the table, kind of leaning back like this. And he goes, you know what? He says, I think that you should create a tarot deck, and you can do pictures of us to use for the card images. And I was like, oh, I don't know about that. And he was like, yeah, you can do that. And so he encouraged me and said, yeah, I think you can do this and you can be successful at this. And I said, okay, thinking naively that it would take maybe a year, and I'd be done, right? Well, 10 years down the road, here we are. Okay, so I ordered the proofs. One tarot deck turned into 4 different versions. There's so they are the Demon's Tarot. There's the first edition, the gold edition, the ivory edition, and the portrait edition. And let me just show you. So here's the package that took like 10 years in the making to get to me. And then I will start reading, I promise, right after this. But I just really wanted to share this with you guys because it's been so much work and just so much effort. And so there's one of the decks right there. Okay, so that is the ivory edition. And then we've got the gold edition. Okay, and yeah, the other thing too, right, is that right after I was sort of directed, hey, why don't you create this tarot decks? Well, deck started off as one deck, but right after that, coincidentally, I had this opportunity to apply for a Canada Council for the Arts grant, which is like a federal grant. It's like the Olympics of grants, you know, and tons of professional artists apply every year. The competition is really, really fierce. And I said to Satan, I said, listen, Satan, you know, if I get this grant, then I'm going to take that as a positive omen that you really do want me to create this deck. And I did get a grant. And so here's another deck, see? Yeah, so they look pretty good, right? Yeah, so these have been produced with that assistance. And then here's this is the first edition, would be the original. And this was the very first deck. And so that's what it looks like. So yeah, anyway, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you all came for readings, but I also included a link in the description box where you can go if you want to purchase one. They're $109.99. Now that might seem like a lot, but it took 10 years to make. It works out to about $11 a year that I'm getting. And the thing is that after the print-on-demand platform takes their share and the feds taxes takes their share, I'm going to make about $25 per deck. So I don't think I'm overcharging. So yeah, don't get too worked up over that price. Anyways, so yeah, that's my big announcement, you know, and there were so many times when I was sitting alone at 4 o'clock in the morning in front of this computer crying because I knew what I wanted to do and I just didn't know how to do it, and just struggling with a program that I'm trying to learn as I'm going along. And I guess that the message to take out of that for anybody who's listening would be don't give up on your dreams and just keep trying, and eventually you will succeed in whatever it is that you're trying to do. So it took me 10 years, but yeah, I'm very happy. So yeah, those decks are available. All right, so that's my big announcement. Okay, let me just quickly, Anjali says, congratulations. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to start reading in 2 seconds here. I just want to quickly, sorry I wasted a bit of time at the beginning here, but yeah, I really wanted to share that with you. You know, it was so much work and it took so long to do, and I'm just so grateful and thankful that it's actually done. Okay, so I fulfilled my promise. Okay, where did I leave off here? Okay, so Satan's going to email me. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Sorry, I have to do this myself. So, okay, so hey V, I will totally add you. And then we're going to get going here. Nikitha, okay, I've got SK. No, you haven't missed your turn. I'm just haven't even started yet. Oh, thank you. Satan is saying your decks are hella dope. They're beautiful. You know, I don't want to waste too much time and start pulling them out of the box and like showing. Maybe I'll show you next Friday. I'll show you some of them. But I mean, they're stunning. Each deck is different. Like they are different decks. They have different backs on them. 2 of the decks, let's see, the ivory and the gold edition have very, very similar deck backs. So like, and that way, if you want to customize, right, you can actually pull from each deck and make your own kind of thing. Okay, anyways. Oh, Satan is saying you should put a link in the description next week for where we can buy your decks. I put the link is actually in like the description. So when I publish this video, you can go to the description box and you'll find the link. And yeah, go and check it out, please. You know, I'd really like to, and then come on back next Friday and tell me what you think. All right, and I think that's everybody. Oh, Rahul, almost forgot to add you there. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so onwards. All right, so we're gonna go back to Nikita. Okay, thank you for reposting that, Nikita. That helps me a lot. I don't have to scroll back. Okay. Okay, so Nikita wants to know Yogesh's current feelings and next actions. So basically, you want to know what's up with this person and how you two are connecting. If there's anything there between them, between these two people. All right. So, okay. What's in between? All right, let me just quickly ask the other deck. It was the most trying process, I'm telling you, just you know, it just you think you're done, you know, and then you finalize it and you put it in there and then you're like, oops, you know, this is not right, or that's a typo, or oh gee, I just saw something I don't like, or you know, and then you have to go back in and change it, and to change anything takes about 4 or 5 major steps. So there were times when I thought I was going to go nuts. Okay, Yogesh's current feelings and next. All right, so we want to know. This is for Nikita. Yeah, what's up there with Yogesh, and what are their current feelings? Is there anything there between these two? Okay. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, so Nikita, you want to know what's going on with Yogesh, and you know, what his current feelings might be, and so on. So, you know, I'm looking at the cards here for Yogesh, and what I'm just seeing is somebody that right now is really just concerned about the day-to-day details of living. So that would be like paying the bills and, you know, making sure that the rent is paid and that there's food on the table, kind of thing. And he's actually seeing some success in that arena. So like he's really busy right now, and he's got his goals that he's driving towards. Seems like that's got to do with money and career, and just being like trying to manifest whatever his heart's desire might be. Maybe that's a new job, or just more income flow. Looks pretty positive for him. He's not in a bad mental space or anything. There's nothing bad like that showing up. And as for yourself, I know. Yeah, he's focusing on his career. And Nikita says, wondering what he feels for you. Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting to it. Just give me a chance here. Oh, Satan found the link. Yay. Yeah, go and check it out, please. Okay, so Nikita. It's funny. It's funny, you know, because so in Yogesh's spread here, he's got the Ace of Pentacles, he's got the Chariot, and he's got the Three of Swords. And then when I look at your cards, Nikita, you also got the Chariot. There's something going on there. Maybe your goals might be simpatico. Yeah, like, and you want to get that connection. You want that emotional connection and to have something flower from it. And you want that person to want you back, kind of thing, obviously, right? That's why you're asking. And you're feeling like that's not quite happening here. So then I look at the, excuse me, the cards that are in between, right? What's going on here? Now it's interesting. I don't know. It seems to me like the feeling that I'm getting is that, well, yes, you are in his thoughts. I think that we're seeing this one too, the Lovers, right? And I think that like the feeling that I'm getting is that, yeah, you know, he thinks you're attractive. He would definitely go to bed with you. I think that the other card as well is talking about, like, that's justice, is talking about basically, I don't know, that there's just, that there's some more information to be found, and maybe, if you're procrastinating and waiting for him, maybe you need to make a move, or perhaps what it means is that he's procrastinating and not making the move because right now he's really busy and he's focused on his money and his career. Not seeing a lot of fruitfulness yet. Like, I think that it's still just initial kind of attraction, really. Okay, yeah, you have the same goals in your careers. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's interesting though that you both got the Chariot, and I would invite you too to go ahead and look up the Chariot when you've got more time on your own, and look it up and see if there's anything else there that really connects for you, because that's something that is linking the two of you. You both have the Chariot, so we're talking about really focused on your goals, whether that's career or, in your case, perhaps it's more about matrimony. But in any case, yeah, you're both. I'm not seeing the emotional connection just yet. It's there, like it's kind of there hovering. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually still on the air. It just kind of puked out there. I was right in the middle of reading for you, and everything just puked out. So that was like not my doing. I didn't touch anything. Buffering, yeah. So hopefully you can see me now. That totally blew my train of thought. Sorry. Sorry, Nikita, that kind of blew my train of thought. So basically, I think that there is a good possibility that there's something there. I don't think that it's like it's still in the early stages. He's got a physical attraction for you, obviously, and he thinks about you. And you do have similar goals that you're driving towards. That's the Chariot. I don't know. There's more information to be gotten. Maybe there's a bit of procrastination. There might be a bit of commitment fear on his part. Maybe you're ready to commit, and maybe he's not. But yeah, that's pretty much my read for you today. I hope it resonated, and I hope it helps you. And thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, thank you so much for coming in today. And I'm sorry that your read got chopped right there. I guess somebody didn't want me reading for, somebody just decided to be interfering and cut my feed for a few minutes. And Keitha says, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, So let's get moving along here because we've got plenty of people to get to. So Anjali Sharma, it's your turn. And Satan says you're back. Okay, yeah. Oh, Nikita says, yeah, he's afraid of commitment. Yeah. Angels sending hearts. Thank you. Okay, so Anjali Sharma, if you wanted to post your question. Let's see, what did you say? Yeah, you just want to know if there's any blessings coming towards you, what's coming towards for the rest of this year. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to do a what's up for Anjali. All right, Anjali, what is up? What's going on, girl? What's happening? So what else is happening? I am getting ready for a large art show. And right now I'm wrestling with a wall that is a very bad wall. It's a big, beautiful wall. It's like 18 feet tall and at least, I don't know, gosh, 10 or 12 wide. And it's very beaten up and really ugly right now. And I have to make it beautiful so that I can hang my work. And a lot of that work, I mean, all of it really is big. They're 19 by 13 inches, and they're gonna be images from these tarot decks. Yeah, that's gonna be part of the show. And I'm gonna get some film of that and so on, and I'm gonna post that as well. So you'll be able to see that. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so what blessings are coming towards Anjali right now? What's going on for Anjali now? And moving ahead. Okay, moving ahead. And let me just quickly ask my other deck. All right, so what's going on for Anjali? If there's any messages for her, let that come through. Anything she needs to know. We're talking career, finance, anything else now that you want to bring forward for Anjali today. Okay. All right, so what's going on for Anjali right now? Wow, okay, so that's very interesting. So you also got the Three of Swords, Anjali, and the Three of Swords is really all about, it's actually a very deep card. And I kind of take it as a very spiritual kind of a card. So through knowing yourself, the heart of your desires becomes manifest. That's pretty much what the card's meaning is. And so you are on this journey right now of self-discovery and sort of learning about Anjali, and what makes Anjali happy. What do you like to do? What are your strengths? What are your skills? How can you put that to work for you? And also, perhaps thinking about like, why am I here? What's my mission on this planet at this time? Like, what gifts do I have to bring to the table that I can use to help humanity and other people, plus myself, so that it's a win-win for everybody. And when you're sort of moving along in tune with what your heart's desires are, then I don't know, I think that's sort of a higher kind of a vibration than if you're just chasing money for the love of money. Do you know what I mean? Because I think that there's more important things than just cash. I mean, obviously you need it to survive in this world, but yeah, for those of us who are more spiritual, that might not be enough. But I think it's, I don't know, it's kind of across the board for most people, right? You want to do, like, because everybody comes to the table with different gifts to bring, right? And it's about discovering what they are and what you're good at and what makes you really happy. So anyway, that's the sort of place that you're at. Now, floating over that, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So good finance is happening right now. That's not really stuck. You do feel a little bit stuck though in terms of just manifesting, it's looking like, but that is going to start to right itself. It's interesting. You've got the Ace of Rods upside down, followed by the Knight, and that one is not inverted. So it's like, okay, a little bit stuck, and then boom. Then you get this one where it's like free-flowing energy moving along and, you know, ready to manifest. So what else can I tell you? Let's see, what else do we got here? Okay, yeah, it's very interesting. All right, as we're moving ahead here towards the end of the year. Now, I'd said you've got the Three of Swords, which has to do with manifesting your heart desires from your heart, right? And then you get this card, which is the Three of Rods. So that was the Three of Swords. Here's the Three of Rods. And that one is all about like new projects and putting your plans into action. And so right now it's like a period of just kind of looking inside and going, well, what is it that I really want to do? Like what turns me on? What makes me feel good at the end of the day? And then moving ahead, it's like, okay, well, now that I've thought that through, now I'm going to start trying to make some plans and put those things into action for myself. And you're covered by the sun, and the sun is like, well, the sun is all about life force, the will, which pulls from the solar, that the will that drives a person on to succeed so that they don't just lie down and quit. It's also about triumph. It's about overcoming past barriers and, again, realizing your dreams, right? And then, oh, interesting. Okay. I just noticed this. I'm going with two decks. So as you're coming in towards the end of the year here, you're between now and the end of the year, you might, like right now, the money looks pretty good, but you know, as you're moving ahead, so we're talking November here, the money's going to start getting a little tight, and then it opens up again. When you start putting those plans into action and moving ahead and overcoming those barriers, the money starts to flow again. So it's kind of like doing this, like a wave, like a dip. So yeah, I think that's a pretty positive read for you, actually, Anjali. And that's it. That's my read. And thank you so much for being here today. And yeah, take care. Have a great weekend. Thank you for being here. Let me just pick up these cards. I can see that there are some comments, but I haven't had a chance to look at them. Let me just scratch you off. So Aisha Isaku is next. So let's move right along. Okay, so what are we saying here? Oh, hey, Liz. Liz wants a reading too. Okay, I'll add your name to the list. Thanks for coming in, Liz. Yep, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people ahead of you. Oh, there we go. Aisha has posted her question. Okay, let's see what it says. I applied to commission as a military officer, and I had someone pick up my Army application printout. Will this person help me achieve my aim? No communication from him yet. So you're saying that they printed out your application and you trusted somebody else to do that and bring it to you, and they haven't done it yet? That doesn't sound very good. Oh. Okay. All right. So basically what you want to know is if this person's going to help you achieve your aim. So let's do a yes, no with that and see what we get. So Aisha wants to know. Nisha, you've still got 3 people ahead of you. I'm reading right now for Aisha Isaku. Okay, so hang in there. Nisha, you've probably got at least 20 minutes to wait. Okay, so Aisha, somebody picked up their Army picked up the printout for them, and there hasn't been any contact, and we want to know if this person is going to actually help Aisha. Yes or no? Is this person going to help Aisha achieve their aim? Yes or no? Okay, well, that was a fast answer. Okay, and hey, Mickey. Mickey, okay, I wasn't around last Friday, but I was around the Friday before, and I guess you weren't around. Anyways, so what I'd done is I'd gone back over, oh gosh, from when I started having to do the tarot without any help. And I was looking at the live streams, and I pulled out the names of all the early birds and I put them in a bag. And I'm pulling them one by one over the next few months. I'm going to pull them all out one at a time. And as I go along, whosever name I pull, you can contact me and we will do like a private one-on-one where you know, I will read for you for like 30, 45 minutes straight. Okay. And that's free. And your name was the first one pulled. So there is an email attached, like I've posted in the description underneath this video. You're going to see the email. If you could contact me there, and then we'll make arrangements and we'll do that. Okay. Anyway. Hi, Emma. Let me add you as well. Sorry, Aisha. I am still reading for you. I know. Just a sec. Emma. Oh, peace and dark blessings. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't know. D is DSL. Okay, let's see now. So Aisha wants to know if this person is going to help them achieve their aims. Okay. So yes, we want to know for Aisha if this person that's helping is really going to help. I need a yes or no, please. Come on. Give me a yes or no, please. Okay. All right. Okay, well, it's interesting. So the first deck gave you the Sun, and the Sun is all about surmounting barriers and victory and achievement. Okay, so is that person going to come through for you? Yes. Now I asked the second deck, and it wouldn't give me a clear yes, no, but the card that came up is this one. And that is the Nine of Cups. And you know what? That's the wishing card where your wishes become fulfilled. It's also Cups. And we're talking about emotional satisfaction and contentment and happiness and so on, which would come from overcoming those barriers. But I kind of get the feeling maybe whoever this person is that's helping you is somebody that actually really cares about you as well. I don't know if they've come out and said it or anything. Maybe you've got a kind of a feeling maybe that they do. But yeah, there's some kind of an emotional thing there too. Like they're helping you out because they have feelings for you. At least that's what I'm getting. So yeah, that is the answer. So yeah, will this person help you achieve your aim? Yes, they will. That's your answer. And I hope it resonates. I hope it helps you. And thank you. Thank you for being here today, and have a great weekend. And let me just go on to Angie. Okay, let me see. Oh, right. Okay. So Emma, I did add you. D is D Shell or something. Do you want me to put your name down for a read, or did you just pop in? Oh, nice. Happy early Samhain to anybody overseas. Awesome. Awesome. I'm just not sure. Aisha says, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm just going to write down D with a question mark. Yeah, I don't really understand how to pronounce your name. Okay, so D question is question. Okay, D question is question. Okay, so you are on the list. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people ahead of you. Okay, I'm going to just read the list real quick so people get an idea where they're at. Okay, so the person that's up right now is Angie, and then SK, and then Nisha, and then Angel, and then Kevin, Satan, Amiris, V, Rahul, Liz, Emma, and then D question mark is question mark. Okay, so Angie. Oh, did I pronounce it wrong? Oopsie. I've always said it's Samhain. You're saying it's so. I think I would know that, right? Well, I just didn't pronounce it right. Soen. Okay, Liz is still here. Good, good. Liz, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got like 9 people ahead of you, so you're probably looking at least 30, 40-minute wait. So if there's something you need to do to kill some time, yeah, and then come on back. Oh, awesome. 11 is one of my favorite master numbers, so I'll take that. Awesome. And RT, A-R-T-I. You know, we're almost through the primary list here. Let me see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost. We're not through it yet. Okay, so Angie. Oh, Sunny 16. Yes, you can be added. Okay. Put this down here for 2 seconds. Angie. And Angie wanted a general, right? Okay. Oh, Archie, I did add you. Yeah, you're added. Okay, yeah. All right, so we're going to do a what's up for Angie. What's coming towards Angie this month? Towards the end of the year. You know, gosh, it's already the end of October. So we've got November and then December. Yeah, next couple months. Rest of the year. And that was for Angie. And then after Angie, we're going to read for SK. All right. Okay, so what is up for Angie? Artie says thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so Angie, what's going on with you? We'll do a what's up for Angie here. What's up, girl? Okay, that's the other deck. So we're doing a what's up for Angie. And then right after Angie, we're going to be reading for SK and then Nisha and then Angel. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at. I have another artist friend who's a potter, and I am making them a birthday present. And it's a really fancy rig that you can wear in the studio. So it's like an apron, but we're talking a customized, gorgeous apron. And it comes with chaps that are attached to it. Yeah, it's going to be fucking cool. So yeah, I'm working on that as well as dealing with a big ugly wall and all the logistical things that come with mounting an art show. So yeah, super duper, lots of things going on. And of course, I finally realized my publishing dream. So blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this one for Angie. All right, Angie. What's going on? What's up? Okay, so Angie wanted to know what's going on right now. There's that Three of Swords again. Okay, so Angie, what's going on for you? Well, you've got the Three of Swords sitting in the base position, which is talking about it's the thing that supports you and uplifts you, and gives you the strength to carry on, right? And again, that has got to do with knowing oneself, and through knowing oneself, you're able to manifest your most heartfelt desires in your life. Where you're at right now, it seems like it's a fairly good place. You've got the Ace of Rods there. That's all about just being able to manifest, powerfully manifest things. We're also seeing the Knight of Cups, and that one's sort of in the covering position. And I'm just wonder if this is somebody that is perhaps like a new relationship. As we're moving ahead, though, it seems that you're getting like it's a little bit bumpy here. It's a little bit bumpy. Now, I'm not saying it's all bad because I don't think it is, but you're going to go through a period probably within the next month here. I don't know, like one of the things that you really desire would be something like this, right? Where, you want that reciprocity with somebody else, that emotional connection, you want that partnership. And then we see this, right? And now this one's telling the story where it's like you put out a lot of emotion and so on your end, but the other person didn't. And you were so focused on that person thinking that they were going to be all that you weren't sort of paying attention to other people that are around you, offering you emotional support. Those could be friends, that could be family, that could also be, someone else that has a romantic interest, but is kind of not there just because your card's like this. But it's not quite there. Yeah, like anyway, it's gonna be a period where you're feeling a little bit emotionally stuck. And that's not going to last because that driving force is going to come right back out again. So as we're wrapping up the end of the year here, you've got this one, Chariot, right? Chariot is about focusing on your desires and your goals and moving towards them and just using everything you've got, all your skills, your determination, your willpower, your skill, your dexterity, can you think outside the box and make something happen, that kind of thing. And the answer is yes. Yes, you can. And we also see the money situation improving as well. Yeah. In fact, by the end of this year, you might be receiving some kind of unexpected windfall. I don't know, might be some money dropping into your lap from some unanticipated source. So that is nice. Yeah, that's a good way to end the year. So yeah, Angeli, that is my read for you. And I hope it resonates, hope it helps. I can see that the comments here is going a little nuts, a little bit busy here. I'm trying to get through everybody here in a timely and efficient manner. Okay, SK, it is your turn Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. Sunny 16, yes. Artie, yeah, got you down there. Okay, Kimon, we're gonna add Kimon. Hi, Kimon, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Oh, and there's SK's question. Great. Okay, and just hang on. And then Lovely Lock. Lovely Lock Sten Z11. Hi there. Hi, thanks for coming in and joining us today. You are down here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people ahead of you, lovely Loxton Z11. So yeah, you've got about 11 people ahead of you. Yeah, so anyway, let's go right on ahead here and not waste any time. We're going to go right on to SK. So I'm reading for SK, then I'm going to read for Nisha. Excuse me. Then I'm going to read for Nisha, and after Nisha will be Angel, and then Kevin, and then Satan, and then Amiris, and then V, and then Rahul, and that'll do to go on with. All right. Oh, hey, Joao. Hey, haven't seen you in a little while. Hope you're doing good. It's nice to see you. Joao, J-O-A-O. And with Joao, we're shutting down the primary list here for sure. So anyone else that comes in after this, I'll still take your name down, but I cannot guarantee that I will get to you. But do not be disheartened, because you know what? Sometimes people in the middle of the primary list get called away. I've noticed that's sort of a pattern. Maybe they don't want to wait any longer. Maybe they're, they've got a whole bunch of different windows and they get sucked into watching some other program and they forget about it. And then they'll, they come back and they've missed their turn. All kinds of reasons why people get pulled away. So anyway, and what I've noticed is that there are times where, even if you are on the secondary list, you could still sneak in there. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so SK. Yep. SK wants to know what Niharika is thinking about me and will we be a romantic couple in our college? Okay. Okay, so SK wants to know about N. I'm just going to say N. It's easier for me. All right, so SK is wanting to know about N, and I guess they're going to be going to college together. Congratulations, going to college. That's awesome. Yeah, that's going to be a good thing. That'll be a whole other stage of life. Nope, just one sec. Okay, so will we be romantic? All right, so you want to know what's up with Niharika. So SK wants to know what's up with Niharika. What's connecting them? Is that relationship that perhaps is kind of new and tentative at the moment, is that going to really kind of, progress and blossom outwards? And in fact, maybe what I'll do real quick here, I just get the feeling, okay, so we want a yes, no. Is this person going to be a romantic couple with you while you guys are in college together? Maybe. Okay, that deck said maybe. Now, before I put it down. Okay, so what is up here with N? What's up with SK? What's between these guys? And then we'll just quickly jump over to the other deck. Same question. So SK wants to know, what's up with N? Are they thinking about her? Is there any possibility there of kind of a romantic relationship while they're both in college? Okay, SK. So first thing that's coming up for you is an inverted hermit. And so if you have been going through this period of where you've been very sort of still and more quiet and just contemplative and kind of looking inside and trying to figure out what's working for you and what isn't, and that includes relationships and situations. For example, are the people around me actually positive influences for me? Is there anybody here that's kind of like a buzzkill or an energy sink, or like just a lot of drama happens around this other person and I'm getting sick of it, or perhaps, is this job that I've got really what I want? Like that kind of stuff is kind of passing now. You're not really doing that at the moment. I think you're, let's see what's going on. Okay, so you're coming out of that shell. Right now, the money's not fantastic. And it seems like there's not a lot of manifestation going on. Maybe you're feeling a little stuck. Looks like this is what's on your mind, which kind of makes sense because it goes with your question. Okay, it's inverted though. Now, sometimes when the cards show up like that, yeah, you can read the opposite meaning, but I also take it to mean that, what, this is what you're wanting. It's starting to appear because it did show up, right? But you still got to do some work to turn that card around. Yeah, so that's something that's really on your mind. And it's looking like as you're moving ahead here, your finances are going to start improving. And then that's going to be more like where you're going to be at, where it's like being able to pay all those bills and really, move ahead and take care of business kind of thing. So right now I'm seeing business. Yes, the romantic stuff is on your mind. I don't get the feeling that it's really on his right now. Interesting. Okay, so it's like, so what's coming to me is kind of like, I wonder if this is where you really want something to be and you're sort of trying to project it to that other person and make it be what you want it to be, which would be like this romantic relationship in college kind of thing. But I'm kind of wondering if that's like looking through rose-colored glasses and hoping for the best and not really using like your words and asking questions and just being really clear with the other person about like what it is that you're looking for and finding out what they're looking for. Like maybe there's some communication that has to happen there to figure out if you're going to be compatible like that. Right now it's sort of up in the air. Don't know. I mean, it's not like they don't like you, they do, but is it like a romantic thing? Well, moving ahead here. It's interesting though, because the wishing card does come up here as we're moving along. And the other thing that comes up, like I'm seeing mental confusion, right? Like you're coming out of the shell, you want to move ahead, but there's some mental confusion. You're not really sure like what exactly should I be doing? Like, but then that kind of turns around for you as you're moving ahead here. And then we see this one, right? And that's the Ace of Swords. And that's somebody that is like, I want an answer now. And I don't have time to play games. I'm not interested in excuses. Like, is this something that's going to work for me or not? And if not, then I just need to know so that I can kind of go, okay, and move on and start working on making those wishes be fulfilled. So is that person not seeing like the emotional connection here like that? I have the feeling that when you get to college, you're going to find that there's a whole banqueting feast of different people, to have possible romantic interest with, and don't limit yourself. So anyway, that is, yeah. So Oh, you got your dream college, actually. That's awesome. So what is this person thinking about you? Okay, well, let's try that real quick and see. All right. So can you give us any glimpse, like, is this person regarding SK in a romantic fashion? Yes or no? All right, so again, yes or no? Okay. So that's the other deck here. So SK would just like to know if this person's got like romantic, is that person reciprocating romantic feeling that SK is feeling like towards them? Are they reciprocating here? So you want to know if this person's going to reciprocate. Like, how do they feel? Do they have like a romantic? Interesting. Okay, so I asked the first deck, like, the first deck gave me a really mixed message, and then the second deck also refused to really give a clear answer for that. So you want to know how they feel, and I'm asking here, is this person reciprocating romantic feelings that like you're having to them? Are they reciprocating? Are they, you know? And on the one hand, I'm getting like that you're putting out a lot of emotion on this, and that well, here, just look at the symbology, right? So, you know, you want that, you're wishing for that castle, and you've been putting out all these cups of emotion and so on. And this is somebody that's disappointed in that. But they're also not aware of these ones, right? Like there's other people there that care. There's other people that are trying to give that emotional support and love and so on. And you're not aware of it because you're really focused on this one person. Then the other card gives me the Sun. Then I get the Sun. So like this one's kind of a like, some disappointment there. I don't know. And then this one's like, yes. And when I look at the two of them together, the feeling that I get is like, just don't sabotage yourself. Don't be so overwhelming and clingy and like, I'm not saying that you are, but if you do have a tendency to do that, just watch that. Don't, you know what I mean? Like when somebody really tries too hard and they're really pushing themselves on you, and it's kind of a turn off, right? So, you know, you want to give that person space and time and to come around, you know, to say, hey, you know, yeah, maybe I am interested. I think right now it's kind of like it could go either way. The other deck gave you the 9 of Cups. And here again, we have the wish card, wishes being fulfilled. So yeah, taken together, it's like, well, you know what? I think right now, like this person is, I don't know, that other card was upside down, it was inverted, right? And that one was talking about emotional connection as well. It's the only one that showed up. And I know I said like you have that on your mind, yes, but I'm also looking at it from the other person's point of view and going, okay, well, they might have, I think that they do have emotional connection, like they like you, you know, they're your friend. Is that gonna turn into anything more? Well, we don't know yet. It's not really decided yet. just be careful. Don't smother this person, you know, like don't be phoning them 20 times a day, that kind of thing. And I'm not saying that you are, but if you have a tendency to kind of like obsessive compulsively like do stuff like that, like check your texts 20 times a day and text them and, oh, why aren't they texting me back? Well, they could be busy. You know, like, so don't cling on too hard, because when you do, what you end up doing is you'll manifest the very thing that you don't want because you're focusing on it. And instead, just, you know, be grateful and happy for the time that you get to spend with that person, and just love them, you know, and see where it goes. And you know what? They might just come around and say, yeah, I love you as well, and love you back, right? Because it has to be something that's free, give and take. Anyway, that's the read for that is coming through for you today, and I hope it resonated. I hope it helps, and yeah, it's nice to see you, and I hope you're doing well, and have a great weekend. Okay, let's see. Let me just quickly check. So Lovely Locks wants to know how many people between. Okay, so I'm moving on to Nisha. Nisha, if you're here, can you post your question? After Nisha is Angel, and then Kevin, Satan, Amiris, V, Rahul, Liz, Emma, D, Artie, Sunny16, Kimon, Lovely Locks, and then Joao. And did I miss anybody? No, V, you didn't miss your turn yet. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people ahead of you. SK says, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so Nisha. Yeah, we're into the second hour. So at that point, I don't want to keep having to scroll way back up to look for if somebody posted a question. So I really need you to like raise your hand and say, yes, I'm here, and post your question. D, you are here. You are already added. Yeah, you're still here. I haven't got to you yet. D ? Yeah, you're still here. Oh, there you are. Okay, Nisha, thank you. Nisha posted your question. So Nisha wants to know Goldie's current feelings, and Rhonda's in the house here. Let me write you down. RHONDA. Just so you know, you've got just over a dozen people, I would say. Just looking at the list, it looks like this. Oops. Okay. So, yeah. All right. So let's go to Nisha and not waste any time. All right. So, Rhonda. Yeah, Rhonda, you've got quite a few people ahead of you. You've probably got at least an hour wait. So if you want to go and have breakfast or dinner, or, you know, if you don't feel like hanging around, is what I mean, and you've got something that you want to do to kill some time, you know, or you can stay here and watch. Okay. Okay, so you want to know Goldie's current feelings and next. Okay. Oh, we're getting a lot of similar questions here. All right. So what's up with Goldie, and what are, you know, are they having, like when you say current feelings, I would imagine that you're basically wanting to know if this person has romantic attraction towards you. So is there any insight that we can get for like what's going on for this person in terms of like, do they have any romantic feelings? I think. All right, let me just check the other deck here. All right, so yeah, we just want to know if this person has any romantic, like, so I'm just basically going to put these cards out, and we're going to see if there's anything coming up about romance here, you know, if there's anything that we can glean. What's going on? Well, it's interesting because one of the cards that came up for Goldie has talking about like reviving old ties or rekindling past romantic relationships. I don't know if you were a past romantic relationship and perhaps you're trying to rekindle something with this person, or perhaps, I don't know, not very clear. Let's see, is there anything here about like what's going on between? Okay, so the feeling that's in between the two of you is very stuck. There's no money invested, there's no time invested, and it's kind of stuck. Like nothing seems to be bearing fruit at the moment, and I'm not seeing any. I don't know. There's something's going on here. Something's going on now. I don't. Does that mean that they don't like you? I don't think so, right? I'm just saying that at the moment, they're not in the mood to be very romantic. As for you, Nisha, it's interesting. You've got the Queen of Rods twice from both decks. One of them's upright and the other one's inverted, so they're kind of canceling one another out. It's like push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, not going anywhere. Push, pull, push, pull. And the other card that's coming up has to do with just being like, in terms of like where you're at financially, you're in a good place. I know that's not telling you too much about what this person's thinking. All right, let's try something else. Yeah. Let me just try something else here. Yeah, he says he's loving you and then he's not loving you, or like he's hot, cold, you're having to guess. You know, there's like this push-pull sort of a thing going on. Nothing seems to be bearing any fruit, and things feel very stuck between the two. So is this person, this Goldie, are they going to emotionally commit to you and actually move ahead with a real committed kind of romantic partnership? Yes, no. Let's see if I can get anything from that. So, yeah. All right. Let me try the other deck. Oh, hi, Rachel. Hi. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I'll put your name on the list when I'm done. Right now, I'm reading for Nisha, and then I'll write your name down. Okay. So yeah, and our primary list is full. So you're going to be in the secondary list, which just means that if everybody on the primary is going to be here when I call them, probably won't get a reading. But you know what ends up happening a lot of times is that people leave for tons of different reasons, and I've seen plenty of people on the secondary list still get in. So we'll just see how it goes. Okay. All right. So yeah, I just want to know if this person, Goldie, is gonna, get serious. Is this person gonna get serious and want to have a boy, oh boy, it's really a mixed bag. I'm gonna tell you. The deck is going yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. It's like, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Well, it's not like a very clear sort of, there's sometimes when I read these things for people where it's just all like just coming up roses, you know what I mean? This one seems to be more of a work in progress, you're trying to lay some foundations with this person so that you can have a future together and have lasting happiness together. And so that's kind of where it's at right at the moment. We've got the Three of Swords coming up here as well. And that one, you know, is about this person, I think, is still, they've got their own stuff going on. They're trying to figure out who they are. They're trying to, you know, get a career going. They're trying to lay foundations as well. I don't know if they're really that open, and yet, you know, there is one other card that came up. See, and out of all of these cards that have come up here, neither deck will give me a clear yes, no. So I'm reading what has come up. The other deck gave me the Ace of Cups. So you've got the one deck said the Four of Rods and the Three of Swords, and I invite you to go look up the meanings of those on your own time and see if there's anything else that resonates for you about those. So again, I'm asking, like, what's going on? Is this person going to make a commitment? So, because that's what you're looking for, right? Now, this other deck's coming up with the Ace of Cups, which of course would be like ultimate satisfaction and happiness and joy in emotional sense. Is that a clear yes or no? Well, it's certainly a positive omen, but this is like a work in progress. This is like a work in progress, and the outcome is not clear. And I think it's going to come down to if this person ever decides to finally make a commitment or not, you know? And I guess it also depends on how much you're willing to put up with and how long you want to wait for them to make up their mind. So yeah, that's the read that I'm getting for you, Nisha. And I hope it resonates. I hope it helps you. Thank you so much for your patience, waiting your turn, and for being here. Have a great weekend. Oh, I just dropped a card on the floor. Let me just pick that up. Okay. All right. All right, Angel. It's your turn. Oh, hello. Hi. There's some new people in the house here. Okay, so let me see. I left off at Rhonda. Yep. Writing down names is what I mean. Okay. And then Shirley. Yeah, I didn't write down Shirley. Shirley. Rachel. Rachel Brown. Emma. Emma wants to know if they missed their turn. No, Emma. Actually, there's still Angel, Kevin, Satan, Amiris, V, Rahul, Liz, and then you, Emma. Okay? That's where we're at. Okay, so let's see. Martha. Hi, Martha. How are you? Okay, so Martha. Oh, I also invite people to, like, you know, if you really want to read and you didn't get to me on the free reads here, I have added my, the official email where you can reach me at, and you can request, you know, 30, 45-minute read from me, and that's going to be by donation. Okay. Let's see. Nisha, did I write you down? Just let me make sure that I didn't miss you. Oh, what am I saying? Okay, yeah, I just read for you. Hello. Oh, Nisha says, thank you, totally resonated. Thank you. Thanks for the feedback, you know, because I'm just reading whatever the cards are showing me. I personally do not know. I'm not pretending to be like the mystic Poobah here. I'm just reading what the cards are telling me. That's all I can do. Okay, so Martha, I wrote you down. Yeah, Taylor. Hi, Taylor. Hey, I remember you, Taylor. How are you? It's nice to see you. Okay, Taylor Washington. Yeah, so Taylor, you're here. We're over here. Okay, so there's quite a few people. We've got an hour and a half. Oh, D question mark says, you deserve donations at this point. You've been of absolute service for the longest time. Thank you. Thanks, I appreciate that. Oh, I'm going to show you something real quick. I know I showed people at the beginning of the stream, but there's new people here now, so I want to show you. I am now published. I am published. I've spent like the last 10 years designing and creating tarot decks. Okay, and they're portraits. They feature portraits of the daemons, which are not to be confused with the biblical notion of demons, which are like, you know, the biblical thing would be like, ooh, they're out to get you, blah, blah, blah. Daemon actually means wise, benevolent being. Okay, so a helper to humanity. So anyway, yeah. And I've got a link. I've got a link in the description of where you can go if you wanted to go and look at them on your own time. And I've got 4 different versions. So yeah, I'm just, I'm showing it off here. I just want to take a minute and go, hey, look at my tarot decks. Yeah, they're here and they're published and they're actually available to be purchased. So yeah, this has been like, I've been wanting to publish for years and years and years, you know, but I had to do rewrites. I had to like rethink. I had, you know, there was just so much to it. Anyways, oh, you're saying, oh, we have a designer on our hands. Yeah, no, I'm an artist. Yeah. I got a grant from the Canada Council for the Arts, which is the federal government here in Canada. And I got a grant, a production grant from them. And so this deck has been produced with their assistance. So, which is kind of nice. It's very prestigious, you know, a lot of people apply for that. And it's like the Olympics of grants. If you can get one from the Canada Council, that means something. So anyway, tooting my own horn there. Oh, cheers to becoming officially published. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Okay, sorry. Enough about me. Angel, if you're here, Angel. Angel, it's your turn. Angel. Okay, I'm going to circle you, Angel, and I'm going to put a question mark. You can, if you come back soon enough, I'll throw you right back in. Okay. So the next person up is Kevin, who's been. This is like your 3rd try to get in. I think the last time, I can't remember if I read for you or if you were like the very next person up, and then we ran out of time on the live stream. But yeah, if you want to post your question, Kevin, if you've got one, or if you just want a general read. And right after Kevin is Satan, and then Amiris, and then V. And I'm going to stop reading names at that moment because that's like a lot right there. Come on. Somebody answer me here. Okay. Okay, so Kevin has vanished. Satan's not around. I'll bet his internet puked out or something because he's normally here. So yeah, I'm going to... Okay, Kevin, going once, going twice, gone. Okay, Satan, if you can hear me. Satan, it's your turn. I think Satan took off. Okay. The next person up would be Amiris. See, now I'm plowing through names here. We're circling them with a question mark. If you guys come back soon enough, I'll put you back in, but somebody's got to come on. Oh, there's Satan. Okay, Satan, it's your turn. Let's do it. Can you post your question for me? You know, this happens though, right? I've noticed it's kind of a pattern, like somewhere in the middle of the primary list, people get called away for whatever reason. And that opens the space up for people on the secondary list. So it's all good. Whoever's really meant to get a read is going to get one, is how I kind of look at it, right? Okay, so Satan wants to know what his finances are going to be looking like in the new year. Okay. Oh, Martha said, doing good, Zolan. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. Can't really complain. Gosh, getting ready to have an art show, and that is going to be about these tarot decks. Yeah. I haven't taken them out of their packaging because I can't play with them. Oh, just one second. I just want to quickly. Sorry, Satan. I am going to totally read for you. Okay. Okay, I just want to show you this. Yeah, well, okay, they're still in their packaging, but I admit I did take a peep at them. But I want to try and keep them really clean so that, because they've got to go in the show. They're going to be part of this art show. Yeah, there's the back of this is the first edition back. And like, there's like, yeah, they're really beautiful. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to turn this into a massive commercial. Let me just put those back. I'll tell you, man, when I fucking opened this box and finally got a look at them, it was like, oh, I can hardly believe it. Okay, let's put that down there. Okay. Oh, Kevin did pop in. Aha. Okay, so Kevin, I'll read for you after Satan, but you missed your turn, but I will throw you back in because you're very close. You almost missed it. But I will put you back in because I know you've been waiting. All right, so Satan wants to know, what are my finances like in the new year? So we want to do a what's up for Satan. And he specifically would like to know about his finances. Oh my God, somebody's knocking on my door. Why does this always happen when I'm in the middle of a live stream? I was interrupted last time. I'm not answering that door. Whoever it is, they're just going to have to wait. You guys, sorry, they're being really persistent. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to pop out of the studio. The screen's going to go black for a minute, but I will be right back. Okay, just